Welcome to the Peachtree Morning Show by DCI. It's a wise way to start the day. Hope you enjoy.
Hi, welcome to the Peachtree Morning Show. It is August 3rd. It's a Monday. Mondays are the worst thing in the world. Unless you're in lockdown, then it's all the same. And today we have an amazing team to answer your questions. First, I'd like to introduce them because they're first time they've been on the show, and they are both old friends of mine and very nice people, very cool people. Carol Wu lives in Taichung, Taiwan, and she's the assistant to a CEO of a manufacturing business there for 10 years. And they also have retail shops around Taiwan. She's been to SCIM 2 times to do the teacher training there. Hi, Veronica. And she's been teaching in Taiwan. And she got her degree from the United Kingdom in industrial management. Anton Kratasyuk is from Moscow, Russia. And he's having very difficult virus time in Bali on the beach. I'm sorry you got stuck there. That's a very sad news. And he's a medical doctor for many years. He had his own medical practice in Russia, especially studied Chinese medicine. And also he's the director and owner of a very successful online educational company. And I don't like him because his pen video got 500,000 people views, and my pen video only had 15 views. But it's okay. And he's been to SCIM 2 times for the teacher training. And he's also a very active member of the Mixed Nuts and helping a lot with the translation of the ancient books, especially from English into Russian. So nice to have you guys. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah. And let's answer some question today. You guys have it ready, Carol?
Yeah.
Hi, Geshe-la. Hi, DCI teachers. I am Paula Rueda from Bogotá, Colombia, South America. And I have this question for you. I just bought an apartment with a credit bank for 10 years, but I want to pay this credit in only 2 years. So what kind of seeds I have to plant to pay my apartment in 2 years? Thank you.
Wow, that's a tough question.
Yeah,
we got to ask the businessman from Russia. He can do it. Anton,
I love
what
the
do you suggest?
I love the specificity of the question. So it's like very straightforward. So Paula, it's very cool that you have a specific question. And you know that the normal answer to that question would be, well, you work more hard, make more money, and evidently that will help you to pay for the apartment faster. But you know, we all know, like, sometimes you work and you have money, sometimes you work and you don't have money. So there is some correlation between working and making money, but we say that it's not the cause of financial success. So you already probably know about seeds. So the way how we get something in our life is by planting into helping other people achieving the same goal. So the first kind of evidence suggestion would be find someone who is also maybe made expensive purchase and they are in debt, and you could spend an hour a week helping them to maybe structure their payments or finding the way to make more money. And that's the first suggestion I would give to you, which is, and of course, you don't forget to do your coffee meditation, especially if you want to do it in 2 years and not in 10 years. But from my experience also, when I was just starting using the system, and I also had very specific goal, like I wanted to increase my income. So I was not just satisfied just with finding one karmic partner who I help once a week. So you want to be really effective if you want to achieve results fast. You maybe want to consider practicing generosity just daily in small occasions, like 3-4 times a day. You actually stop yourself and write in your book, like, in last 24 hours, was I generous? Did I help someone in terms of finances or helping to make more money? And if you're recalling that, just be happy about that. And maybe you can recall if there was some moment of stinginess where you like a little bit kept to yourself and was not willing to share. And you kind of have an intelligent regret about that. And at the same time, you're thinking, what generous thing I could do next? So if you parallel to helping someone with their payments, you will be doing this. In my experience, that just works together very nicely and the results come in much faster.
Okay, cool. Carol, what idea do you have? You're a very successful business person. What would you do?
Yeah, I actually have a real story for that, because I have a friend and he just started his business 5 years ago, and he borrowed money from bank, and then he knew the systems because we've been studied together, and then when he gets loan, and then he start to donate to the person who need money in their daily life. He do it regularly, and then he also visits those poor people who need money. And on the other side, he also helped his friends who are start the business at the same time. He's sharing his business strategies, and he's sharing even the customers. I mean, the orders, he shared the customer to like his friends. Yeah, really. And then and after like 3 years, he makes money enough to, pay off his loans. It's really happened. And guess what? When he told me the bank doesn't want he to pay at once, to pay back at once. Yeah, and they even want to, lower interest rate for him. So he works with the business partners, and he helps him to start his business, because his friend also needs money. So let's refer to Anton said, you're gonna to find the people who need, financial help, and you help him. And it doesn't matter how much money you're gonna to give, or if you don't have, then you still can help in the other things. So, and then you can do that after, in the bedtime, you do a coffee meditations. So if you don't have money, and you can do like this, and you have to help others, because the intention is more important. It's empowered to carrying people to their business, and you take care of them. Yeah, so this is my suggestion to Paula, and you have to set up your intentions, and then you take care of the others to help in the financial part way, and then do your coffee meditations. I think it will be worth, because just like my friends. Yeah.
I like to tell the story of, the vice presidents of DCI, Scott and Orit. Then they wanted to get an apartment actually close to my house. And it's a nice apartment, and they didn't have any money. And this is when we were first starting DCI. So they asked me, how can we get some money to they can't even get a mortgage, they can't get a loan. And they asked me, well, what should we do, And I said, well, let's try to find somebody who needs a place to live, Let's try to find someone who needs a house. And we found a lady, you guys know, near Diamond Mountain, there's a place called Bowie, and small town. And there's one lady who doesn't have a place to stay. And she's pretty poor. And then we worked pretty hard to find we actually bought a place for her. We we got a lot of donations together and we bought a house for her. And a very strange thing happened. Like some uncle that, I don't know, Scott's uncle or something, uncle, that he doesn't even know about this uncle. Then he died, and exactly after they finished paying the house for this lady, he gave them all the money to buy, exact amount to buy their apartment. So they bought the apartment, and Scott came to me, he said, I understand, Geshe-la, and now I believe in the 4 steps, and we got this apartment. But I have to tell you, I did extra coffee meditation, and the guy who owned the apartment gave us a garage. So they have a big garage to put all their junk and to park their car. This is like extra from, I think it's from doing the coffee meditation. So Paula, these are real stories. Anton, any other ideas?
So what was, I remember, really helpful for me when I was, my first goal was financial, like how to increase my income. And I remember when I was starting doing the practice, which I've mentioned, like checking myself if I'm generous on a daily basis, I realized that there are small moments of stinginess, which I was not aware unless I was really checking them. For example, when I was driving a car and someone wanted to go in front of me, I was like, sometimes when I was in a rush, I was pushing forward and not giving a space, like, and it kind of felt to me like I'm not generous with like just giving people what they want. So small things like this, when you check them on your book, and if you know about the 6-time book, that's kind of one of way you can do that. You can focus on some specific seeds which you want to plant on a regular basis. And very fast after I started doing that on a regular basis, like my income started increasing. Like I got the goal, make it twice big as before. And I repeated that for 6 or 8 times in a row, just doing this practice as helping other people, checking my generosity, and it just went very well.
Carol, do you have a story about how you use the 4 steps yourself or something?
Yeah. Because I mainly to work with our colleagues together. So I usually, because they all want to make more money, because people want to make more money, want to make more salary or bonus, and we pair them together, and we want them to cooperate together, because we have to be a team, not competition between the team. So that's how, this is my goal to do that. So I just to teach my team to do that, to doing the 4 steps. Of course, I'm always to do, I think I like to give, people money as I can, because if I can help people, it's no matter how much money I to give in, because when I learn to sharing, to giving, it's more happier. Yeah, instead of just receiving. So this is how I changed, by using the 4 steps, and then to help somebody else. Yeah. And to talk about La Paula, because she want to first paying finish, right? So I think they has one issue called like efficiency. Yeah, efficiency. And what she can do is, if she is at work, she can help her colleagues, to do paperwork faster, or handing over to supervisor, to do something faster. So I think there will be a seat to plan to be more efficiency, so she can get, she can get more time in her mind. Yeah. So I think it's just a time is money, right? So so I want to ask about Michael. So time is money, right? So
Yeah.
which just mean if I given some people time, and then we can receive the money in some way, right? Is this correct?
Yeah, I really believe so. Because your time is more valuable than money, because money, you can lose it and you can get it back, but time you cannot get back, you know. So it's more valuable than money, I think. So if you give people your time, I think definitely you can get money back. Yeah, yeah. So if Paula, you know, if you don't have a lot of money to give to other people, you can just give your time to other people. Is that your alarm? Is that the end of the, yeah. Okay, you guys got to wrap up. One suggestion, Anton, for Paula, something concrete you can do this week.
So first, find a person who is also in similar situation and try to help them. And second, on a daily basis, check the acts of generosity you're doing and acts of stinginess, and start being more aware of that in your tracking using your book or any other way how you can track that.
Carol, what's a to-do item, action item?
Yeah. So Paula, you can do is, you know, help your family's member or your colleagues, and then just help them to get to do like I'm sorry, to I mean, take care of kids, you know, or to buy something for them, or if they have an emergency, you can help them. So the time is important for you.
Yeah.
Right? So you can
give
do
time
all.
to people.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah, cool. What's my idea? You know, I just finished a translation of a sutra, and it was very long. It took me 3 years. It's over 300 pages. And in there, there's a long discussion by Buddha about very good karma to help other people to get a place to stay, even for one night, to help people to find a place to stay. So Paula, I think that would also be helpful. Cool. You guys have that's our suggestions for you. And thank you. We enjoy getting things from Colombia and from South America. So we have a question for tomorrow, you guys, for the 4th?
Yes.
Okay.
I am writing a book to try to bring karma to the mental health field. And so I'm wondering how to become a best-selling author. Thank you so much.
Oh, wow. How to become a best-selling author. I asked my teacher about this. Okay, cool. Thanks, you guys. Will you come back on Wednesday?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, cool, cool. It's nice to have people from all around the world. Okay, so thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. That was a great
Bye.
question.
And
Bye.
I'll see you guys on Wednesday.
See you.
See you. Bye.
Thanks for watching today's Peachtree Morning Show. See you next time.